much more than just a series of small, isolated incidents. It's now apparent that an organized criminal element is at work. And at the moment, business is good. So good, in fact, that there appear to be no eyewitnesses to any of these crimes. With complaints ranging from purse snatching to breaking and entering, police switchboards have been swamped with the angry voices of more and more citizens who have fallen prey to the recent surge of crime that continues to plague the city. Instead of getting better, things have actually gotten worse. Even more alarming is the baffling and often bizarre nature of these crimes. Merchandise of every size and description, from skateboards to stereo systems, has been disappearing from store shelves and storage areas at an alarming rate. Even the victims themselves rarely catch a glimpse of these things. Many don't even know they've been victimized until it's too late. In fact, police have yet to come up with a single eyewitness. Only a few vague reports of young boys or teenagers at the scenes have been filed. But whoever is behind these crimes, one thing is certain: these are much more than just a series of random, isolated incidents. Crimes without criminals? An invisible gang at work? Who are we going to call? Unfortunately, the police are the only ones available to combat what some are already dubbing the silent crime wave. But perhaps the most disturbing silence is that coming from City Hall. My name is Robert. Welcome to Taped Over Podcast.
Cowabunga, tapeheads! Order up a pizza, grab your nunchucks, swords, staves, and sais, and hit the sewers with us as we fight the Foot Clan in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Welcome to Taped Over Podcast, the show where we look at the movies and pop culture of past decades with a modern eye and relive the nostalgia of those glorious times. I am one of your hosts, Travis, and sewer surfing beside me as always, my co-host, the Calgarian Casey Jones, Mr. Robert.
What is that, Jose Canseco bet? Tell me you didn't pay money for this.
Well, if you haven't already, drop a like and a follow as it helps the show grow and reach a wider audience. And we thank you for listening, so let's get in to TMNT. In this 1990 film adaptation of Heroes in the Half Shell, a mysterious radioactive ooze has mutated 4 sewer turtles into talking, upright walking, crime-fighting ninjas of New York. The intrepid heroes are trained in ninjutsu arts by their rat sensei. But when a villainous rogue ninja arrives and spreads lawlessness throughout the city, it's up to the pizza-loving teenage turtles to stop. Directed by Steve Barron, music by John DuPerez, starring Judith Hogue, Elias Koteas, Josh Pius, Mikkel Insisti, Leif Tilden, David Foreman, James Saito, and Toshishiro Obata. Grossing $202 million on a budget of $13, TMNT stayed the highest grossing independent movie for 9 years, spawning 6 movies, animated series, video games, and it kicks in with 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb, a 46% on Rotten Tomatoes. But most importantly, Robert, do you like penicillin with your pizza?
We need to hold a vigil for this pizza.
What is the taped over score?
Well, what's up, tapeheads? Robert here. TMNT 1990. Ninja kicks its way in to a taped over score of 74 out of 100.
Woohoo! Cowabunga indeed.
Not bad at all. We're going to break it down for you like we always do, starting with cast/performances, which I give a 13 out of 20.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
It's tough watching this movie as an adult because you want the dark tone to be darker. Like
Yeah.
throughout it. You want the turtles to be so serious, like the Ronin turtles.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. To an extent, this movie toes the line between a kid's movie and a dark comic movie I think the scenes at the farm were amazing for character building.
Oh, so good.
But I wanted more. I wanted more character building in this movie. The turtles are so much deeper than what we get. Um, I think there's too much zany antics, although necessary to some degree, because the turtles are, they're fun,
Oh, you gotta have the quips, man. You gotta have the quips.
of course. I think the dynamic between Leonardo and Raphael, as they butt heads but understand each other so well, and they are, the leaders of the group, whereas Michelangelo and Donatello are fucking interchangeable almost in this movie, I find.
Yeah, okay.
They're broskies. Um, if I had to, okay, and the cast does a wonderful job. They really do.
There's a big cast, man. The stunt people in those suits. Oh my lord!
It's crazy because how does one judge the performances in this movie, right? Like you've got the stunt performers who play the turtles, and then you've got the voices of the turtles and Splinter. Um, April O'Neil and Elias Koteas are fantastic in this film.
Good. Yeah.
I think they're perfectly cast. They really, really are. And I love the look of this movie because it looks like the comic book and the cartoon. That you got April in her yellow raincoat, like right at the start.
I gotta talk to you about that. I'll get into it later. Keep going,
dude. Taped over MVP goes to Master Splinter.
Oh, Kevin Clash.
Okay, I'm a sucker for the drama, and I love the family dynamic of the turtles so much. My favorite scene in this movie is when Splinter has the one-on-one with Raphael, talking about how there's the anger in you, and it's like, but unlike your brothers, you face these challenges alone.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So friggin' good. Splinter is just amazingly portrayed in this film. I think it's scary at the same time. I remember when I was a kid, there's the scene where like April wakes up in the turtle lair and Splinter's got his like rat fingers on her.
I'm afraid not, Miss O'Neil.
I've got a couple okay, so if I was, hindsight being 2020, if I was to recast this film voice-wise, I have a few ideas. Would you like to hear them?
Sure.
Taped over recast. I am gonna go. Okay, also I'm gonna go Crispin Glover as Donatello.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh God.
I think they underplay
what did I get us into?
Donatello is like more of a party.
Sorry,
he's more of a party dude than Mikey in this movie to an extent, right?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I would switch Feldman to Michelangelo.
Corey Feldman does. Yeah, he did pretty good.
I think Feldman as Donatello is awesome.
I think
so cool.
He's better suiting for Donatello than Michelangelo.
I just think that Donatello is the brains, right? Like he
does machines.
He does machines, right? Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines.
Yeah.
Raphael's cool but rude, and Michelangelo's a party dude.
Yeah, because they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
All right, so we've got Crispin Glover as Donatello. We'll go Corey Feldman as Michelangelo.
Good.
I want Emilio Estevez as Leonardo.
Oh my God, Gordon Bombay as Leonardo?
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
Dude, and keep in mind that I am appropriately age casting this to an extent. Okay.
Fair. Yep. No.
All right.
Fair.
Now for Raphael,
God.
now the turtles are native New Yorkers.
That's
However,
true.
the only turtle who sounds like he's from New York is Raphael.
Yeah, I know. The rest sound like they're from
they're California broskies, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's okay.
They just watch TV, right? That's it.
Right.
They live in the sewer forever, so they wouldn't have accents like normal New Yorkers would, except Raph, because he goes out all the time in his trench coat.
I mean, yeah, because why not? Why not look like a pervert in New York? He's blend right in.
So for Raphael, I think the dude who voices Raphael is awesome. I think he does a great job. He's
Josh Pius.
He's so Brooklyn, right? Like he's just like, oh, do a move, yeah.
Hey,
what are you doing over here?
Not like that. Not from you.
I would love a combination of Judd Hirsch mixed with Liev Schreiber.
Liev Schreiber?
That's right. And if you look it up, they're both age appropriate to have fucking played Raphael in this movie.
Oh my God, I'm never gonna watch Sum of All Fears again. Or the Scream 2, for that matter. Cotton. Cotton Weary.
Last thing I want to say about the performances, Sam Rockwell in this movie, there's already shades of greatness at such a young age. And he has he doesn't have very many lines, but even at the end when he's like, check out the warehouse over on
Oscar-winning Sam Rockwell?
Oscar winner Sam Rockwell.
Do you know who else is in the back end? A young Billy Loomis, a young Skeet Ulrich
Wow, dude.
If you look closely,
Billy Loomis?
Billy Loomis is there.
Who the fuck is Billy Loomis?
Billy Loomis was the murderer from the first Scream.
Oh my god, right.
There's Skeet Ulrich is the actor, but Billy Loomis
He
is
lives in
there.
a trailer next to the school.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Moving along, tape heads, look/cinematography. I give a 14 out of 20. The dark tone of this film is when it shines brightest. This film shines brightest in its darkness.
That's true. Yeah. Really well shot.
And yeah, there's quips and the turtles are having a great time. I thought that the fight sequences could have been more serious in tone. I mean, are you detecting a theme here with me? I want a serious turtles fight.
Yeah, I know what you're talking, but
Yeah.
you got to remember, this is riding the coattails.
There's so much.
Dude, oh my god. If you've ever had a chance, you can listen to the German cut of this, where they have whistles and bells and dings and kazoos and stuff. It's so terrible. Oh my god, Germany got that one wrong.
Yeah, the scenes at the farm,
Great,
I think,
great.
are just the best for character development, and they come together, right? And it's like, and then at the end, they're like, it's time to go back, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Very, very necessary. Really smart move in the writing of this movie to have them go to the farm with April and Casey, and then
Yeah,
Raph's
absolutely.
hurt, and they're all fucking coming together. Like, it's like, remember the Titans. They have to go away to camp, and then they come back from camp, and they're a lean, mean fighting machine.
That's right, baby. That is right.
So 14 out of 30, it looks cinematography. Story, I give a 13 out of 20. Great origin story. However, this film has a crutch in that by 1990, the Ninja Turtles were already a worldwide phenomenon.
Oh yeah, Turtle Mania, baby.
And 90% of the viewers in 90 already knew the origin story of the Turtles. And I feel that this causes the movie to shorten certain things, namely, their names. They're named after Renaissance artists.
Well, man, he scooped them
their
into a
weapons-
coffee can. And
The rivalry between Urukusaki and Master Yoshi
Orokusaki.
could have been more explained. I just feel like they do explain it, but I think they could have taken a little more time with that, because the development of these characters, because they're such great characters. This is why the Turtles are so awesome, man.
I liked how they broke the story of their origin, how it was kind of like the Turtles, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna say it right now. Those baby turtles are like nightmare fuel.
The
My
stop
God.
motion.
I mean, good lord.
They
Phil
are.
Tippett's like loving this, but
They're
yeah,
terrifying.
but I like how they broke the origin story kind of into two parts, and they kind of told Splinters, and then they told the Turtles as well, right? It's pretty cool. But I got you.
You got me. So I'm giving it a 13 out of 20. I feel like there's more meat on the bone there that didn't get bitten, you know? Moving on, music, I give a 6 out of 10.
Yes.
Very much of its time. In my opinion, the peak of the 1980s was 1990. It's like
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
the crescendo of cheese.
Yep. Yeah, dude.
At times, I feel like some of the music choices spoil, once again, the dark tone of the film. Like when they're doing ninjutsu.
Yeah, I
Instead
think
of
the
tequila.
music, the soundtrack in this and in The Secret of the Ooze, I think both of those soundtracks were on point. They were great.
Dude,
soundtracks.
Organized Rhyme or Partners in Rhyme.
Partners in Rhyme, yeah, that's
dude.
right.
Turtle Power.
Turtle
Power.
Turtle
Power.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, so good. Like
You got
amazing.
MC Hammer on this soundtrack, baby.
Dude, they're like, Turtles were hot, man. The thing about Turtles is, it's like, Turtles is cyclical. It's so crazy. Like, the Turtles will show back up every
That
every
is true.
decade,
That
every
is
decade
true.
or so. The Turtles will just come back.
I actually rewatched the first one with what's her face, Transformer girl, Megan Fox last night.
Yeah.
And Judith Hogue is actually in that. The girl who plays April O'Neil did a cameo in that movie.
Okay, cool.
I didn't realize it. I was like, damn.
That's cool. That's a nice little homage there. Moving on, rewatchability. I give an 8 out of 10 on this
yeah.
film. Like I said, it always hits when you're in the turtle mood. And every couple of years, you're going to get into the turtle mood, man. I'm always in the turtle mood.
I'm always down for some shell.
Dude, we're podcasting like from the Blue Room right now.
The Blue Room, my lord.
Dude, I've got a lot of turtle stuff right here, man. We're looking at 4 OG 1988 freaking turtles right here. with
Oh,
their
yes, we
weapons.
are. Whoop, whoop.
Killer. Yeah, so rewatchability 8 out of 10. Nostalgia is a 20 out of 20. Perfect score.
Hell yeah.
Oftentimes, the most important little subsect in our rating system is nostalgia.
It's
That's
all
where-
about nostalgia, baby.
And this is what we do here. And
No,
man,
hold on, Robert. This is what we do.
is that what the Foot Clan said?
No, that's what MC Hammer said for the Foot Clan.
Oh, he's the leader of the Foot. Can you imagine if MC Hammer played Shredder? That would have been amazing.
It would be better than the Tina Turner. that we
Dude,
got
and then
in
like
fucking
Judge
movie.
Reinhold could have played the dad of Danny.
Judge Reinhold. He's still pining after Phoebe Cates.
So that's it, tape heads. TMNT comes in with a taped over score of 74 out of 100. And what do you
What?
think
That's a
about
good
that?
score,
What do you
dude.
think, Trav? You agree?
Dude, I think that is not only tubular, not only gnarly, not only bodacious, that is completely on point for a wonderful movie from 1990, which is just so good. I rewatched it, and my God, I fell in love with it once again, just like I was a kid, just last week.
Another note on the look, dude. The turtles themselves, Jim Henson's Creature Lab, like
Kudos to Jim Henson.
this is
and my lord, the
I-
crew on that. My God,
Did Jim Henson did he live to see this movie?
he lived to see this one, but actually he died right after production had wrapped because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze literally came out, which in my mind I thought was like 3 years later. It came out less than a year after this release.
Got to strike that iron while it's hot, baby.
And in the very opening of that, it was in loving memory to Jim Henson.
Yes.
So Jim Henson did like survive. You know, unfortunately he passed at that time, but I mean, Jim Henson's a legend. He'll live on, obviously.
And as the sequels
Dark
go
Crystal
on,
still fucking scares me.
as the sequels go on after the death of Jim Henson, the turtles look progressively shittier,
Yep.
cheaper, and brighter.
Dude, when you were with Kevin Clash, the guy that did the puppeteering and voice for Master Splinter, that is a very well-known puppeteer who also happens to do this red little lovable munchkin named Elmo.
Really?
Yes, the tickle, like,
Does
tickle
he
me Elmo.
voice Elmo?
Yeah, him, Elmo.
Wow, that's a huge like difference.
Tickle me.
Yes,
Hey, babe.
I am Elmo.
Cowabunga. Yeah, it's so good. I mean, this movie, like you said, it's got that darker undertone. It's a fantastic movie. Yes, did they sand some edges off of it? Did not give it that gritty, edgy vibe too much? Yes, but remember, this was an independent film.
Golden Harvest.
Golden Harvest, baby. That's right. They released a lot of like kind of like the mystic kung fu movies.
They
back in
did.
the day.
They did Enter the Dragon, and they did.
This was shopped around to so many different movies, but the one studio that actually picked it up only for distribution was New Line Cinema.
New Line Cinema, the house that Freddie built. Baby.
The house that Freddie saved as well. And it was pretty funny because this movie stayed as the #1 highest grossing independently financed film up until 1999, where another little indie film came out.
What was that? The Blair Witch Project.
It was dethroned by the Blair Witch Project almost a
course.
decade later.
I love the Blair Witch Project. Stay tuned for October tape heads.
Oh my God. Well, oh man. You know, did you order that pizza, buddy?
Yeah, but Pizza Dude's got 20 minutes.
20 minutes. 20 minutes?
Oh no, 4
The
minutes.
pizza place is just up the street. 4 minutes. Mate, your math is
I'm
terrible.
not paying him full price.
Did you
man.
change your clocks for daylight savings?
I did. Look, there's a clock right there, man.
Oh, fair enough.
Just slip it down here, dude.
I couldn't find the place, but Robert, are you ready to get into Act 1 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja
I
Turtles?
got my twin swords ready to strike, baby.
Awesome just. Well, Act 1. New York City is terrorized by the mysterious Foot Clan, which recruits delinquent teenagers to commit thefts. Reporter April O'Neil investigates but is attacked. The Turtles, Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael save her, but reveal their existence. An impulsive Raphael gets into a fight with a fellow vigilante named Casey Jones. When returning home, Splinter reminds them of their need to remain hidden. The Foot Clan leader Shredder learns of their existence and targets April, leading Raph to save her and bring her back to their hideout. However, a foot soldier follows them, discovering their secret sewer location.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, dude, there's a crime wave happening in New York City. I don't know if you know about this.
I don't, because I heard somewhere that it was silent.
I didn't hear about it. It was silent. The foot. The foot.
Oh, you guys sitting here for busting my chops? Dude, Act 1, we start off in the wonderful, weird situation of the most elaborate handoff, like relay, passing the baton of a wallet being pickpocketed.
Dude,
There's like 14 twirls, 17 handshakes. What the fuck?
dude, one wallet is stolen and then it is handed off. It's like, it's almost like a play action fake.
Yes, yes. It's like QB sneak.
Dude,
Oh.
such an amazing. He sells that fake like Aaron Rodgers, dude.
Yes.
Like, he looks like he's handing it off, but he actually like takes it and then hands it off to a guy wearing a mask with
Oh, yes.
honeycomb eye bubbles.
They look like the fly, like a fly, not the fly.
But dude, the thing is, we know that the Foot Clan are actually robots,
I
according to the games in the TV series.
mean, sure.
It would have been tough at the time in 1990 to make the Foot Clan robots.
Well, that's true.
of
But then
course-
they could have used their weapons. But no, we're skirting the PG rating. Not even PG-13, just PG.
The dynamic of like the Foot Clan is like Jean-Claude Van Damme's crew from The Quest. Like they're just these troubled
no.
youths. These troubled youths, right?
Dubois!
And Dubois is their leader, you know? Like Shredder is, imagine Van Damme as Shredder. Oh my god.
That would be more terrifying than James Sato. in
Dude,
this one,
if
'cause
Van
he
Damme
is
had
not
played-
intimidating
If
at all.
Van Damme had played Shredder, he would have kicked the shit out of the turtles.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the Shredder in this one does too.
He does, yes. It takes it,
What?
it
Spoiler
takes it
for
takes,
a movie.
dude,
That's,
no, it takes like a Steven Seagal style like what do you call it? Use your enemy's force
oh yes,
against him
yes, his quasi BS.
to take
I
him down.
fucking hate Steven Seagal.
I didn't know Splinter was packing.
Oh, Splinter's always packing, bro.
Oh, dude, he's
He's
packing.
rat packing.
Yes.
Oh snap! So we get the introduction of Mr. I only wear Sid, Nancy, and Sid.
He
frickin'
only wears
two
Sid Vicious.
different Sid Vicious shirts
Dude,
in this
Sid-
fucking movie.
There's got to be some producer on this movie, somebody involved who is a big Sex Pistols
Huge
fan.
Sex Pistols.
Yeah,
fan.
who's like,
I was
I
like,
want Danny wearing Sid Vicious gear the entire time.
Did he really change into a second Sid
He
Vicious?
did, dude. I
I
was
was
like,
what the?
no, because at first I'm like, has he been wearing the same T-shirt the whole movie? And then I see it and I'm like, that is a different Sid Vicious shirt.
I figured it out. I know what it is. You know why he loves the Sex Pistols so much?
How come?
Steve Barron, the director, is known. This is his first movie. He's known for directing music videos.
Okay.
And you want to know a couple music videos that he has
I
done?
mean, did the Sex Pistols even make music videos, really? They made that one where they're on the boat, but this was like, Sex Pistols were like 70s, bro. It's like pre-music video era.
Dude, the Steve Barron, the guy that did this, literally did the music video for Dire Straits, Money for Nothing.
That's awesome. That's that 3D video.
Yup. Take on Me, Aha.
Oh, wow, dude. That's
Yeah.
so animated shit.
Dude, just a couple, like, there's so many, like, this,
the
it's so
take,
ridiculous.
dude, that Take On Me video is iconic. Same with the Money for Nothing is also.
Right, exactly, right?
Very
it's just
MTV,
like-
dude. He's very MTV.
yeah,
This guy.
so he was perfect for this. So we get this elaborate handoff of a stolen wallet from the young ginger named Danny Pennington, who's the son of a news, I guess.
he's like
broadcast
he's the
host or
editor. He's
something.
the editor of the station.
Yeah, and all the while we have this all going on while April is reading a very lovely, very ominous news report about the silent crime wave that's plaguing New York, which Robert very kindly brought us in our intro. So yeah, we get this, and then the end of the broadcast, and what happens?
April leaves the station.
Yeah,
she
at
heads
night, all by herself.
At night she tries to head out. She heads to the subway.
No, she's leaving the parking
Oh no,
lot.
this is
yeah.
before she's leaving the parking lot.
Yeah, and she walks into
she walks into a bunch of guys unloading some trucks.
Yeah.
Stealing some shit.
just my god, like just stealing so much shit. I mean,
And then
and
boom,
these guys.
and then a flying sigh hits the light bulb.
Oh, yeah.
Lights go out.
But the funny thing is, if you watch it, the light bulb doesn't even fucking break when the sigh hits it.
Really?
Yeah,
They just hit the switch?
No, it just pretty much.
They just
the sigh hits the light bulb, it falls, and then it makes a.
Guys, we can't afford light bulbs on this. It's a very low budget.
No, yeah.
We spent 95% of the budget on Jim Henson.
Yeah.
So let's keep all the light bulbs we can. Okay, we'll just turn the switch off. We'll throw the sigh in the direction of the light bulb, and then you go woo ta woo 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 woo, boom boom, and then you get your first glimpse. So they're dispatched. These guys are dispatched.
Yeah,
they're all
tied
fucked up.
The police arrive fashionably late. NYPD.
And you get your first glance
Is
of a turtle.
Yes.
Lifts up the manhole. Looks. He sees the sigh. He sees the sigh.
You hear some cursing.
Damn!
It's not the big damn yet. But
They do damn. Raphael says damn multiple times. And
Oh,
it's
he does.
Dude, I'm sure that was a huge deal in 1990.
Well, yeah, the Ninja Turtles aren't supposed to be
damn was
swearing.
still a swear back then, dude.
Well, I mean, gosh darn it.
I mean, consarn it.
It doesn't sound the same if you'd be like, oh, gosh darn it. Dang nabbit. That's just I'm in a pickle. I lost my son.
Like, literally, if you want to swear, just swear. Don't say stupid shit like, I'm going to kick your butt.
I mean, it's fitting for the Ninja Turtles, though.
They don't say kick butt. That's fantastic.
No, they don't say kick ass. They say, let's kick some foot butt. Butt foot.
Foot stinks, bro. Foot stinks. All
Oh
right.
my God.
So Raph loses a sigh, and they head back, and literally immediately, you get this amazing, dude.
You get the wonderful. I love how
The
they
intro,
do this,
the intro theme,
and it's the music is perfect, and I love how they kind of kept you in the dark a little bit about the big reveal. So, needless to say,
they reveal it immediately.
April finds the sigh, sticks it in her purse, and while New York's finest arrest these thieves, but we go into the sewer and we see some shadows, and we get this awesome banger in the background, and then lo and behold, around the corner you get awesome,
Gnarly,
bodacious,
ostentatious.
Yeah, and they're like, they stop, pause, look at Donatello.
That really doesn't work, Donnie.
Yeah, so Donnie's always trying different vocabulary and vernacular.
So the turtles are heading back to their lair. The turtle
they
den.
look awesome. They look awesome.
Dude, they look amazing. Like, nothing has ever on film has ever looked as good for Ninja Turtles. CGI, I hated the Michael Bay Turtles. I thought
they're so garbage.
They're like ugly.
They're so
They're
garbage.
scary looking.
Dude,
these turtles.
Ugh.
Dude, the turtles in this movie
Ah.
they look cute. They look great.
Dude, but
they show the emotion on their faces, right?
The practical effects are so fucking good in this.
They're so
and
much
they
better.
Look, even now,
dude,
like
holds
30
up,
years later,
holds
it
up to
looks
this day,
so
man. They
bloody
look
good.
They look better than any CGI.
Yeah.
Like, period.
And meanwhile, so bringing up the rear, you got broody old badass.
Old Raph.
Old Raphael, just damn, lost the son.
I lost the son.
So they all come in, and they're super excited because this was like, according to Leonardo, the leader, this is all like their first battle, and they're all jacked up, and they run in, they're like, oh, Master Splinter, we won our first battle. It was, and immediately,
were you seen?
He messed up. So he's like, oh, right, we're supposed to be incognito.
Yeah.
He's like, no, we weren't seen, but, yeah, we won. We fought very bravely. And meanwhile, Mikey's in the background, calling from a sewer phone, I might add.
I love the sewer phone.
Fucking call up a pizza.
Dude,
if you put anchovies on that, man, I will come and find you.
Dude, if there's caller ID at Domino's, like they're like, God, it's fucking sewer phone again.
Fuck. Who's got the sewer delivery?
That phone is exclusively used for ordering pizza.
You got the sewer delivery to... Oh, yeah. Don't be late. They're sticklers for money.
Like, yeah, totally. Like, they order so much pizza.
That's right.
It's like,
dude.
oh, it's that asshole again. It's like, he's like, oh, yeah, just slide it down here.
Yeah, it was like...
It's like, oh, yeah, this is my first time delivering this pizza. I'm like, I don't think so, man. There's 4 of them, and they like pizza a lot.
They love their pizza.
It's like, dude, like, at the airport, like, when you're in arrivals, and, like, there's those phones where you can call a cab directly.
Yes.
That's it. It's the pizza phone.
This is the pizza phone. I don't know how they got this phone up and running in the sewer, but apparently it works. So
yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. So the sewer, or the turtles got this cool little hideout with all their little couches, and it's a cool place down in the sewer. The set looks awesome, and Master Splinter, man, does he look awesome? He's so good.
He is like, as far as like Jim Henson creations go, like he's right up there with like Yoda. Like he looks so good, man.
Dude, when you see a 5-foot rat talking, wearing like a really grubby, haggard ass kimono, it's awesome.
Dude, there are rats. There is a rat and turtles, and they live in the sewer. And like that is really.
Yeah, man. I've been in New York. I've seen some sewers. I've seen some rats.
You went on a sewer tour of
I
Manhattan?
didn't do the sewer tour of Manhattan. No, I went to. No, it was Brooklyn, baby.
You went to the Brooklyn sewer system.
The Brooklyn sewer system.
Oh man,
it was terrible. Yeah.
I
was just trying to make my way to Coney Island, man.
Okay, fair enough. No, the grit, the look of the sewer layer, it's so crazy. On the cartoons, because we were watching the cartoons before we saw the movie as kids, and it looks so real. It's so dark and very, very dirty, but it just seems like they don't seem like they're living in squalor. They seem like they're just living like 4 young turtles with their master rat.
That's right.
Yeah, the cartoons, it looked a little like more clean and polished, right? But I thought for the tone of this film, the layer looked amazing.
So yeah, we get Raphael just being a broody, pouty little bee. He's like, I lost a sigh.
He's frustrated.
Yeah, and then meanwhile, forgiveness is divine, but you never pay full price for late pizza.
That's true.
The pizza guy, the poor pizza guy. Do you know that this pizza guy is actually
the brother of the director?
No, he's actually the actor that's in the suit who's playing Michelangelo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like, come on. I couldn't find the place. Yeah, that's actually the suit actor of Michelangelo.
Part of his contract was that you have to see his face.
Yeah,
at least once.
All the actors have
not just through the mouth hole of the turtle.
Okay, Donatello, that was terrifying when I rewatched that. I'm like, no,
dude, Secret of the Ooze. Like, there's many times.
There's one in this one that's terrifying.
Yes.
So, yeah, Raph gets all moody and he decides to put on his his fedora and his trench coat because nothing will hide a 6-foot monster better than a James Cagney outfit.
A 6 foot, like 260 turtle.
Yes, yeah. So he goes, he's like, I'm gonna go check a movie, blah, blah, blah.
And he goes, what movie does he go see,
He goes and sees Critters.
Critters.
And he comes out and he's not fucking happy at all.
I love Critters.
Critters was a great movie. And he's like, where do they come up with this stuff? After he leaves the flick, and he witnesses a purse snatching.
Yes, he does. And he removes the purse from the young kids who steal it, throws them down on the ground, and then the purse, he does an amazing, throws the purse back to the owner of the
and then
pocketbook.
Opens up his trench coat and starts to flash everybody his sigh.
A sigh,
Like,
this is, well, that's not a gun. No,
yeah, these guys are like, what the hell?
This is a weapon made primarily for defense.
So these two punks decide to jump the little railing there into Central Park, and my God, they're running. They stop and they're like, what the hell was that? Because they clearly had seen a 6-foot monster green turtle in a fedora and a trench coat.
The biggest of the 4 turtles.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while Raph is chasing them down, he rolls over the front of a cab. And this is my MVP.
Okay, the cab driver.
The cab driver, because the guy in the back seat, he's like, what the hell was that? And that's actually Josh Pice. That is the actor that played Raphael.
And the cab driver goes, kind of looked like a big turtle.
Wearing a trench coat. But you're going to LaGuardia, right? And it's like, you know what? New York City cabbies, man, they've seen all this shit.
They've seen it all, man.
They know.
Dude,
like the cab driver from Home Alone 2.
Dude, how did you just, enter my brain? And they, nothing better in here, kid.
Nothing better in here, kid.
Oh, my God, dude.
Jesus.
It's scary out there.
These fucking criminals are hiding out in the park, and they're trying to catch their breath, wondering what the hell they just saw. And freaking Tarzan jumps out of the tree. How long was Casey Jones waiting in that fucking tree?
Dude, he witnessed the whole thing. Well, he likes to hang out on rooftops and in trees.
Yeah, what the hell was he doing?
Where does he live? He's a street person. He lives in his van.
He does live in it. He does
live in his
sleeping
van.
in it later on.
He's like, I decided to fucking. I brought the sporting goods store, and I'm gonna be an enforcer. I'm gonna be a vigilante on the streets.
So out of the tree jumps Elias Koteas wearing a wicked awesome hockey mask with a Happy Gilmore bag
He's
of
got a golf bag on his
all
back.
sorts of
With-
sports
He's got
paraphernalia.
he's got a twin Jose Canseco bats.
Yep.
He's got a hockey stick.
Yep.
And a cricket bat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, he's got an eclectic collection of sports
And he starts
equipment.
tuning up these fucking kids.
He all the while busting out his best Wes McCauley. He's like, yeah, 2 minutes for tripping, and then 5 minutes for high stick, and he slashes this one guy in the face with this hockey stick, and I swear to God, this guy is dead.
Dude, the guy lost more teeth than Jack Hughes.
And out of the woods comes our pedophile dressed
Our enforcer, our
Ninja
trench coat turtle flasher,
turtle flasher.
Raphael
T-U-R-T-L-E
Power. Dude, Flasher.
Yes.
Yes.
And they have a quick tete-a-tete. Meanwhile, the punks run off and Raphael gets into it. He's like, you know what? He's pissed that there's another vigilante in the city. And they go head to head and they battle it out. And Casey Jones.
Well, he doesn't like that Casey Jones is beating up some young kids who just, made some bad choices. He's
Yeah.
like, they don't need to learn a lesson like this.
Not from you. pal.
Not from you. Raphael sounds like he's at least 35.
Yeah,
And he's 15.
He's 15, yeah. So this is middle-aged Ninja Turtles, Mutant Ninja Turtles, yeah. Middle-aged Mutant
Dude, they
Ninja Turtles.
should have had Judd Hirsch, man. Let me tell
Oh
you.
my God. Shut up with the earth.
The only turtle who sounds like he's from New York. Raphael.
So yeah, they're going a little back and forth. They have some fighting. Casey ends up, teaching him the difference between crumpet and cricket. By
Cricket.
smoking him in the face with a cricket.
That's
bat.
6 runs.
Yeah, 6 runs, baby. Nice.
You know what? It's like I've forgotten the rules of cricket. But when I lived in Australia briefly, I lived in Melbourne, and I got into cricket, man.
Dude, cricket's awesome. I love cricket.
I prefer it to baseball. I really do.
Oh, it's a better sport in my opinion. I like it
It's-
better.
It's not as
baseball fan.
romantic as baseball. Okay.
Oh, shut up.
You talk to the old Manhattan drinking, stogie smoking baseball
Oh,
historians like,
God.
I love to see the grown men play the young boys game in the uniforms. Yankee Stadium.
So anyways, yeah, so Casey ends up smoking Raph into a garbage bin. Once again, we get Raph losing his mind going, damn! And the entire, borough of Manhattan hears it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, he returns home and he has a really nice moment with Splinter. Splinter sees that he's like super pissed.
Dude,
And
this is
it's such a good
character
scene.
development,
Yeah.
man. This is what the movie needed more of, in my opinion.
Well, dude, of
I
course.
love that it has it. Okay, I
Yeah.
love that it has it. You learn. It's like, I don't know, man. I'm a Raphael guy.
I you know what? We had this discussion. I used to be a Mikey guy because I love the beach and party. But the wounded soul of Raphael definitely got me on this last rewatch. And I'm a Raph guy for sure.
He's cool but rude. And yes, I always was a Raphael guy. My name starts with the letter R. Red was always my favorite color.
Oh my God.
And yes, so it was set. I never really had a choice, dude. I did have a Michelangelo Christmas stocking though, and I love all 4 turtles.
They're all great in their own way.
They are, man.
Right?
You need all of them. They're so perfectly put together as a team.
Well, yeah, and everybody has that different element, and I think that's why the 4 brothers work so well together. But anyways, yeah, so there's a nice little moment, and then we cut to a new morning. April O'Neil is back in her apartment, and knock on the door, and it's her boss, which is like, are they sleeping together?
Dude,
have
they
slept
slept.
together?
They've slept together.
Yeah, because he just kind of like makes himself at home. It's like he's got his own fucking.
We
TV or
could have been something, April. When are you coming by the house again?
And
Danny was really getting used to you being around.
Oh my God! Well, speaking of Danny, Charles Pennington, her boss of like the head news guy, makes a random appearance at his employee's house.
He's He's your stereotypical yuppie looking guy.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Charles is doing his best here because Danny's just a piece of shit, like ginger, terrible delinquent child that's just up to no good.
And who hasn't uttered a line in this film yet? But
And
you see him,
obviously,
he's
the
always
wife is not in the picture because he's probably
no, because
trying
he's been
to sleep
banging.
in-
He was banging April. That's
yeah,
how it
of
split up.
course, yeah. So maybe that was the case.
Maybe, who
Maybe
knows,
that's
right?
Robert's fan. But anyway,
You know what, tapeheads? Watch the film and give us your opinions in the comment
I'm
section
pretty
below.
sure they had a thing at one point.
Maybe we should do a poll on this episode.
Yeah, we will do a poll.
Was April banging her boss?
Was Charlie P giving April the D?
The P?
Oh no!
Was Charlie P giving April his pee-pee?
So, anyways, he kind of goes through this whole thing. It's like, wow, you got mugged, and she's like, I'm fine, blah blah, whatever. I didn't know, I didn't see anybody, no, nothing. I'm gonna keep up this story, and he's like, fine, whatever. Look at my deadbeat son. He's stealing $20 from you. And then he puts on like some more Sex Pistols or whatever he's listening to. Another.
Where did he get those things? Those things.
I don't even know where he got those.
It's like 1990. I'm pretty sure headphones have been around.
Yeah.
Since the fucking
I think
50s.
you were saying like, where did he get though? I didn't buy it. Where did he get the money for them?
Yeah,
Obviously, he got the money from April's purse.
Well, he stole the money from you, Dad. He makes more than enough money to provide for both of
Yeah.
us.
So, anyways, Charles and Danny Boy here decide to leave April's apartment. They're driving down the street, and he's just like, what the hell? And Danny jumps out of the car because he's tired of hearing his dad, rag on him for not showing up to school.
He's such an angsty teen.
Yeah, listening to the Sex Pistols, and he's like, you really need to get a new wardrobe, mate. But anyways,
I think I was about Danny's age when I bought Never Mind the Bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols.
here's the Sex
Yeah, and I was
Pistols.
like, man, just the sound of rebellion just went through my body, man.
So we see Danny run out of the car, and bam.
Heads over to the warehouse district.
Actually, no, he doesn't run out of the car at this point, but he just leaves, and he heads over to the East Warehouse on Lairdman Island.
Lairdman Island, because
East West or Warehouse, Lairdman Island.
There you go. There's a little Easter egg, tape heads, because if you are a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you may know that they were created by Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman.
Yeah, that's right, baby. That's right. So, yeah, and this is where you get the introduction of This Is What We Do, the most epic hideout for any kid ever. My God, you got cabinet arcades, you got cigarettes, you got skateboards, you got narc for days.
Dude, you got pool?
Pool.
Dude, the kid, where did they fly that kid in from who's got the cigar in his mouth? Like, is he
I
from
don't
Thailand or
know,
something?
dude.
Did they find that kid in Thailand?
That guy
smoking
looks like a
cigars?
badass. They're like, you're going to be great. Come to America.
He's like
for my
11.
movie.
He's like 11 years old.
And he's
got
smoking like a
He's
giant
smoking a fucking Cohiba.
Cohiba, yeah. He's got Romeo and Juliet's for days. This guy is just epically awesome for being like 13 years old.
Yeah.
And you get the introduction of our future Oscar-winning 19-year-old greaser looking.
He looks like a member of the fucking the Greasers for sure.
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell, man.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, was this his first movie?
I don't even know, to be honest with you. I think it probably was.
He doesn't strike me as a former child actor, and if he's 19, this might be his his major film debut.
I mean, he looks pretty shoddy in this.
Dude, man, it's just like Sam.
I
Rockwell.
love Sam Rockwell.
I love him, and there you can see shades of greatness in him already. Just his demeanor, his kind of his look. He can say a lot without saying anything. Sam
dude.
Rockwell. He's really got that face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And
then but the only fucking the movie after this that I remember him was Heist. Was he in Heist?
Was he in Heist?
Was he the sleazebag in
Oh,
Heist?
yes, he was.
He
Yes,
was.
yes.
He started banging
Yeah,
fucking...
but then he was also in Moon, was great. He was in Iron Man, when he's dealing with Mickey Rourke and that fucking
Iron Man.
bird.
Iron Man 2.
Oh, yeah, because we don't talk about Iron Man 3, because that never happened.
That never happened.
That was just...
Not in our universe.
It was definitely a dumpster fire in that one.
Fucking-
Emphasis on the fire and the dumpster.
Yeah. I'm
yeah.
Sir Ben Kingsley. I'm the Mandarin.
Oh, God.
All playoff for now. I'm man.
So we get the feeling that, so now we see that Danny is now involved in the Foot Clan, and we get this epic, this is really cool. We get Mr. Tashishiro Obata playing the grunty, I just cross my arms and don't really do much without crossing my arms and grunting. Tatsu.
Very Odd Job-esque.
Very Odd Job, just a little bit taller and not wearing a suit, wearing a wicked gi or something.
Yeah.
And we get
he's
this
training,
really awesome shot.
He's training these fucking kids. He's training these kids to be ninjas.
Go. Play.
Go play.
Meanwhile, in the back door, there's freaking people doing kung fu and shit. And yeah, we get this really cool like gong sound, and all of a sudden, I mean, we could have all the regular or menthol cigarettes and arcades that we want, but we got to listen to Shredder's 5 minutes of fame here.
No, literally, okay, dude. So this is funny. This is a little swerve here for me personally. This is a personal story about me. So when I was a kid, I skateboarded, and my mom found this. It was like a day camp. Okay, so you just go to this place, and it was a skateboard camp. The thing was, it was a Christian skateboard camp.
Oh God!
So
was there a lot of Creed in the background? Hello, my friend, we meet again. It's been a while, where should we begin?
Okay, so the people who ran the day camp were certainly Creed fans. Okay,
Yeah,
so the thing
fair.
was, it was like
Fans of Creed.
it was a warehouse that was converted into a skate park, and it had both indoor and outdoor. It was amazing. It was this amazing skate
Dude,
park.
that sounds sick.
So if you want to go to this skate camp, it was so friggin' cool. But the caveat was that we're gonna have a 30-minute session in between skating to talk about Jesus.
That's how they get you. Yeah, they're like, hey man, have all the cigarettes and pizza you want, but for 30 minutes we have to talk about our Lord and Savior.
I mean, I was friggin' raised Catholic. I went to Catholic school, so I was, I think I was 14 when I went to this camp, and I was like, all right, I heard all that shit. It's all good. Can we start skating again?
Yeah, I mean,
dude, it was a sick. I went with my
come
buddy.
on, bro. These indie trucks aren't gonna wear themselves out.
Dude, man. I went with my buddy Joey, and Joey board slid 35 feet on this.
Wow, 35 feet. Pretty good.
He did. Nobody else in the camp could do it, but shout out to my main man, Joey
Joey
Lucarelli.
Listening to freaking My Sacrifice.
They were busy. Dude, so the one guy, and he couldn't even really skate. Like he was not good, and he had no business on a skateboard. But I remember he had this shirt. Like the Orange Crush logo? Like, yeah, okay. But instead of Crush, it said Christ.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, oh, man, that's a shirt.
That's probably not a good image that the church wants. You know what? Let's get back to TV.
So you can party and smoke cigarettes and play Narc all you want.
But you have to listen to a 30-minute
But you got to listen to a 30-minute Shredder speech about how you are my children and I am your father.
You make me proud that I am your father. Yeah, so we get the introduction of the blade-clad badass himself, Master Shredder.
Shredder.
And it's a really cool cinematography or cinematographic shot from the top down
with the shadow.
With the shadow of this really super extra long crinkle cape that's like shiny and shit.
The crinkle cape, yeah, it's insane. It looks like one of those blankets they wrap you in when you're like in a police incident.
Yeah, it's like an emergency
blanket. It's like an emergency blanket cape, but flashier. And the blades on the shoulders need to be exposed.
So Tatsu comes out and starts. I mean, if you guys, come on, tape heads, we're talking about Shredder here. But I'm sorry, man. In my rewatch, when I watch this, when I was younger and I watched this, I'm like, dude, Shredder looks dope. I watch this again, I'm like, dude, Shredder's like 5 feet tall, and he looks like he doesn't fill out his costume, and his costume is like this red, bedazzled, bejeweled. He looks like fucking Tina Turner.
Dude, I did not need to grow up to think what you think, okay? Immediately, the first time I ever saw this movie, because I fucking had watched the cartoon so much, I'm like, why the fuck is Shredder like Dark Helmet? Like like fucking his fucking helmet is like it looks like the fucking
dude. Looks sick. It looks sick.
It does, but it's just way too fucking big for his head. The mask.
James Sato was like 5'4".
Dude, it's like Kevin Nash filled out the Super Shredder. Like Kevin Nash's Super Shredder filled it out pretty good.
Yeah,
but
right.
But Kevin Nash is like 6'10". Okay.
Yeah, like I said, but this outfit, like, it's so puffy. He has like the classic '90s shoulder pads.
Bro, they spent all the money on Jim Henson. I keep telling you.
I swear to God. So the menacing, dude,
the helmet
antagonist
is so
of this
fucking
movie
huge.
Looks like he's in a Tina Turner or Prince video. It's just terrible. But it's awesome at the same time. It looks so good.
His performance is so great as Shredder.
Yeah. So good.
When I remember, I hated it. When I was fucking, when I was like, first time I saw this movie,
loved it when I first saw it.
I was probably like 6 or 7 when I first saw this movie. And fucking, I just like, why is Shredder wearing this giant gear?
It's so big.
I know.
And it's a puffy outfit, man.
No.
It's like Hammer Pants. MC Hammer, here we go. That makes sense.
It's going to definitely get in the way when he's fighting.
Oh my God. So anyways, here we go. Now he gives a little speech about being the family and the foot and all that stuff.
He's the voice of the voiceless.
And the voice of the voiceless. Oh my God. Okay, that's a new one.
That's how he considers himself.
But anyways,
propaganda.
So the turtles are back to the turtles. They're watching April on the television, and they're falling in love.
Such a babe.
But Judith Hogue is gorgeous. I love her.
Dude,
those legs, man.
God, you always take the words out of my mouth,
dude.
bro.
I'm sorry. Dude, she's always wearing these great.
There's one
shorts.
There's one shot of her. I swear, I don't know if it's like outside or what, with the darkest and the legs, man. You see the legs.
Yeah, it was when she first was leaving the thing, and she's wearing the yellow jacket.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Her legs. She's got legs for days.
Yeah, and I loved it. They replaced her with Paige Turco.
They did, who looked like fucking as lost as fucking Maggie Gyllenhaal in The Dark Knight.
That's an odd comparison, but sure.
Which is funny because Katie Holmes was lost.
So anyways. So they, Raph kind of, he's still a little bummed out about his sigh, and he's like, you know what, this April broad, I saw her put it in her purse, the dirty thief.
I gotta try and get it back from her.
Yeah, so he decides to tail her, and April finishes up another day of work, and she heads down to the subway.
Bad move, baby, because the foot have fucking caught wind that she is reporting on them, and you know what?
Yeah, that's what Shredder was kind of saying in his speech.
Yes.
Like this fucking reporter.
Yeah, we have this reporter. Silence her. She can't know what we're doing, okay? Because apparently we're loading up trucks to send back to Japan to fucking build my castle, my Shredder castle. Oh my God.
In the very beginning of this movie, there's a guy that's making a delivery with a loaded truck. Like, the size like it's bigger than a UPS van, and it's stocked.
And it's emptied in 5 seconds.
I counted. It's 11 seconds from the time he walks over and takes it without making. I'm just like, come on, guys. But anyways, these Foot Clan
you
are
don't
awesome.
See Shredder living lavish though, and what is Shredder?
No, he's got the classic trope of 400 TVs all playing the same shit on one wall.
I mean, I guess he's making money. What is
ball game on, man?
What is Shredder's motivation to wear metal stuff?
Holy shit, I never actually thought of it. What is his motive?
No, I don't know, man.
That's for a different discussion. That's for an after hours.
You know what? That's an after hours. We will discuss Shredder's motivation.
So April goes down into the subway, and Raph's been kind of following her. And here we get a little bit of rough stuff here. She turns around and boom. There are a lot of members of the Foot Clan.
Yeah.
All dressed in their black. I mean, the Foot Clan looked sick in this movie.
They do look great.
Sick. All black pajamas with their eyes.
I kind of like you. I like that you kind of got to get jumped into the Foot Clan. You know.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking earn your mask and your freaking bandana.
Yes. That was the presentation.
I like that. Who's Shredder's second in command? What's his name?
Tatsu.
So Tatsu gives Shredder the mask, and Shredder puts the mask on you to make you a member. And then
it's like being knighted.
It is, man. Yeah, and then you tie your own bandana on over top of it. I thought
I always liked the look, how they did, even in Secret of the Ooze, I always liked the look of the Foot Clan. They look, I liked how they were actual humans and not some.
Yeah, no. Robots. They really did a great job. They're like purple in the cartoon, right? Purple robots. The thing is, the cartoons, they will oftentimes make things into machines or robots so that you can kill them.
Yes.
Because you can't have a cartoon for kids.
What's it, Baxter's Snappers or whatever?
Yeah, you can't have a cartoon for kids where they're just slicing people in half with swords. And
you're not gonna have some crazy brutality.
It's in the same vein as changing the color of the blood from red to green or fucking red to sweat.
Hey, if it bleeds, we can kill it. But so she turns around. She's ambushed by a group of these Foot Clan, and they're like, "We have a message for you, Miss O'Neill." And the guy holds out his hand, and she looks at it, and he opens his
And he
hand,
bitch slaps
and then he
her.
just slaps her. I was like, what the fuck? I love that. I was like, what? Because she's like, oh, am I behind on my Sony payments? And I'm assuming because she assumes this is an Asian gang that they are somehow relatives of Sony.
No, he was offended by that comment.
Yeah,
that's why he slapped her in the
but it's
face.
so he's just, we have a message for you. Open the pop. What? There's nothing. Bam!
I have a message for you and your racial slur that you just
what did
used.
the 5 fingers say to the face?
Smack! 100%.
Yeah, so good. But
That guy was so drunk he couldn't even remember that he hit her, though.
yeah, definitely. Jesus God.
Fucking Rick James.
So, yeah, he's like, you know what? We don't need no new couch. You can afford a new couch.
Yeah, fuck your couch.
So, Raphael's been following her. He comes in, intervenes. She's knocked out from this this Rick James slap, and he makes short work of these Foot Clan, and then the few that are around, he grabs April, jumps down onto the subway, starts running down the tracks, but lo and behold, he doesn't know
Denny.
behind him, one Foot Clan member isn't following. Well, Act 2. The Foot Clan attack the sewers, capturing Splinter while the Turtles are out with April. The defeated Turtles take refuge in April's apartment, and Raph is ambushed by the Foot on the rooftop. They retreat to April's farmhouse to bond and heal. Leonardo stays vigilant over Raph, and the four meditate to connect with Splinter while they come to terms with their failure. Casey bonds with April, and the Turtles plan their return to the city to save their mentor. Woo!
Oh, yes.
Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. So we start with Raph brought April back to the hideout, and she freaks out.
Dude, this is like fucking Alfred bringing fucking Vicky Vale to the Batcave.
That's right. I remember.
It's like, what the fuck were you
A
thinking?
reporter, nonetheless.
Nonetheless, a news reporter. What the?
Meanwhile, Splinter's in the back.
That's all I could do, man. She was fucked up.
This is fucking crazy.
Yes.
Why are we doing this? Oh my God, the second time somebody has brought a reporter back to their secret hideout.
Totally, dude.
What the hell?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. What
So-
the hell were you thinking, man?
So she's unconscious from this. I mean, the Foot Clan, the foot slap was apparently like Paul White's choke slam.
Dude, it was a shoot.
Yes, right.
It was an actual shoot.
So
He actually slapped her.
yeah. So April finally comes to, and my God, this poor woman's just like, imagine waking up to this fucking nightmare.
Dude, you know what? Okay, she wakes up. There's a giant rat like touching her face. Okay, there's a giant rat touching her face. She sees 4 mutated fucking turtles.
Bipedal fucking turtles
Bipedal 6 foot tall turtles
eating pizza.
Yes.
Oh
And
my
you know what? Most people would probably faint.
She handles it pretty well.
You know what?
Couple screams.
Because Splinter just goes, just calm yourself, and I will explain it to you.
And she's like, no, you are the rat that I saw in the subway, and I can't explain you, giant turtle.
This is a dream. This is a dream.
I'm dreaming. Kudos to Judith Hoag on this. She played
Great
it so
performance.
well. What a performance.
Yeah.
It's like, how are you supposed to sell this stupid shit, right? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know, man.
It's like,
No,
and
it's
she
like,
did a
okay,
great job.
there's giant mutant turtles, and what's going on? It's like,
Yeah.
wow, this is the story of my career.
Yes.
It's literally, I'm going to report on you guys.
So forget about the silent crime wave and the being behind on my Sony
Dude,
payments.
I just woke up in a sewer with gigantic mutants.
Yes.
This is the story.
And she's like, no, I'm dreaming. And I love there's one little line if you hear her. She's like, oh, I kind of ever dream about Harrison Ford.
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
yeah, Judith.
She's
good
a
for
big, she's
you.
a big Harrison Ford
Oh,
fan.
weren't we all in the early night? I'm still am.
Me too.
He's great.
Not so much
Love
as that.
era.
I watched him smash that Lego Millennium Falcon. I didn't think that was cool.
But anyways, so Splinter's kind of like, can you calm down? Calm down, please. Calm down.
Calm down, let me tell you what the hell's going on. And we get the origin story of the Ninja Turtles.
Yes, when I was a rat, I came from Japan. I found these 4 baby turtles in a sewer crawling around some ooze. Next thing they knew, they were speaking. I was growing in intelligence. And
No, but you know what?
and I put them in a coffee can, and then they started training because I taught them a lot of things that I'm going to tell you about later on in this movie. Exposition.
And we're never, it's like, apparently, I was growing in intelligence. It's like, but you learned all the ninja moves when you were just a regular rat in a cage.
Wait a minute, what the hell?
I mimicked Master Yoshi's movements in my rat cage. Ha, cha,
Well,
cha.
that's the second time. That's the second flashback of the origin story.
I
The
love-
first is just about the turtle.
Okay, so yeah, the baby turtles as they grow into...
Nightmare fuel, you mean?
Yeah, terrifying.
Yeah.
But I really love watching
They are cute.
the rat do the kung fu,
Oh, that was adorable.
do the ninja moves.
I mean, not to mention he's like a 12-inch rat at that point. He's like a foot long,
He's a big
and
rat.
now he's 5 feet tall. So yeah, he's a big rat.
Dude, it's like, how
Look at that rat.
how are you going to explain this story? They did a great job.
I think they did a good job. Yeah, for a lack of better words. How do you explain a rat from Japan finds his way to the New York sewers, finds 4 turtles and ooze that mutate and learn kung fu?
Why did Yamato Yoshi move to New York City in the first place?
Well, he didn't. Oh, yes, he did, actually. Yeah, you're right. Nice.
They did. To get away from Urukusaki, who
Urukusaki.
found him and slayed him.
We'll touch base on Orokusaki later on. But, so it's because he lost his love, remember?
Yes.
Orokusaki,
It's like
yeah.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Yes, it's very, wow.
Well, sort of.
Somebody ripped that off. I'm looking at you, Ed Boon. But anyways.
I'm looking at you, John Tobias.
Tobias and Ed Boon. So, so he kind of goes through the origin stories. I'm pretty sure you tapeheads, you know the origin stories of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this is why we do the podcast, so we don't have to tell you about it. So the Turtles decide to take April back to her terrible apartment in this one. In the second one, my God.
Bro, do you know what real estate prices are like in fucking Manhattan, dude?
Well, remember, she lives above an antique store that her dad owns. So she owns the antique store as well.
She lives in a neighborhood colorfully referred to as the Rat's Nest.
Yep. I mean, that's perfectly
Second
fitting.
time around antiques.
Hey, you know what? It's fitting. There's a giant rat underneath.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Not the sewer rat guy, the Rat King.
Yeah, so no, the Rat King,
That guy's a nightmare. I hated that level.
God damn it.
All
man.
those levels.
So April, says, "Hey, thanks for bringing me home, guys. I'd invite you in, but I don't have anything to eat except for frozen pizza." Pizza, dude, get me some pizza,
Dude,
man.
She just said the magic word, and then I love freaking Leo in the sewer. He's like, "Did she say pizza?"
Did she say pizza?
And she's like, "You guys like pizza?" So,
Doesn't
anyways,
everybody?
I mean, that was a good Corey Feldman.
Thank you.
Yeah, wow, that actually sounded like you were. Oh, never mind.
I can do a decent film, man.
Oh God, let's not get into that.
Oh.
So they're
You
sitting
can
there.
try and do Haim for me.
Oh,
next
I
time.
can't.
Oh, what is going on?
My own brother,
Shit sucking.
a shit sucking vampire. You're in big trouble, pal. You just wait till I tell mom. Anyways, so yeah, they're up in April's apartment. Mikey's doing impressions. And Leo, the stoic leader is kind of like, what, thanks for having us over. We should really get back to our hideout and get back to Splinter. It's getting light out. It's been here for 40 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And they go back, and what did they find? Their place has been ransacked.
It is just a mess.
And Splinter is gone.
I mean, hold on a sec. How much more of a mess is it than it already was?
It was an
being a sewer hideout?
organized mess.
Organized chaos? Okay.
It
fair.
was like,
Fair.
I'm like, bro, you couldn't get a better couch. Like, fucking, that's the best couch. That,
Dude, they get what they find, man. They use all their money on pizza.
You guys have like borderline superhuman strength. You couldn't carry a fucking.
Dude, the
better
tab
couch.
was $13 for the pizza guy, even though he was 30 seconds late. They still shorted him.
I guess
$3.
they sleep in their shells, so they're
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, Splinter sleeps in like a bathtub or some shit. I don't know.
Splinter. He lives in fucking squalor, and it's perfectly fine with him.
And then
He's
in the
a
next
rat.
movie, yeah. So they come back and this is actually one part. It's the cinematography is really cool in this. They all kind of like jump in. They're like, what the hell? The place has been great. And then Raph, like obviously being the badass, walks in behind, like bumps shoulders. He's like, move out of my way. And then it does this 360 shot, and Raph's like, and he's freaking out.
Drago!
Yes, yes. So good. So we find out that Splinter has been kidnapped by the Foot Clan, and then the 4 illustrious heroes return, knocking on the door. Oh, guys, what's wrong?
Splinter.
And it's, oh my God, my heart melts when
Because they're
that.
kids.
They're so sad.
They're kids.
Splinter.
They
They're like,
are kids. They're teenagers, man.
so yeah, it's so sad. So they're with April. While April goes to work, they're just hanging out at their house. And Raph doesn't like being cooped up. He's like, they got Splinter, Leo. We should go figure out.
The time for action is now.
Yeah.
No, Raphael.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that.
And this is where
April is our best chance. She's got an ear to the beat of the city to find out where the Foot Clan is keeping Splinter.
And this is where you start getting the pair off dynamics of the two. You get the dichotomy and juxtaposition of Michelangelo and Donatello. Of Leonardo and Raphael, and then
I feel like Mike
the relief of Donnie and Mike.
I feel like Mike and Donnie can give 2 fucks that Splinter's missing.
They're too busy watching. They got the hots for April watching bloody.
They're watching her news reports.
Watching the news reports.
We're watching her news reports, man.
Yeah, dude, that was good. And so anyways, they come back. April comes back after a day of work, and my God. She's like, any news? She's like, no, nothing. And Raph's pretty much had it. He's so mad.
So Raphael is like on the roof, like friggin' Kevin Bacon, like punch dancing in fucking Footloose.
Well, no, hold on a sec. You're forgetting the best part of the movie. You're forgetting right after that. That's when Leo and Raph have that big blow up. He's like, why are we sitting here? They got Splinter. We should go out. And Leo's like, no. Yeah, that's where April's thing comes in. And Donnie and Mikey are like, fight. Kitchen. So they go into the kitchen and let the two go head to head. They're like, pork rind. Yeah. And meanwhile, Leo and Raph are.
It's like the two big brothers and then the 2 little brothers. Yeah. Just like, they're gonna fight again, dude.
Yeah, and then Charles Pennington again comes in uninvited, like this fucking guy with April's apartment.
This fucking Sid Vicious kid.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh my God, these turtles have to hide. And they do a pretty good job of ninjutsu.
But Danny does spot fucking Donatello.
Mikey
under the kitchen table.
Yeah, and then he turns around as just a stuffed panda.
But he's not a dumb kid. He knows what he saw. And he goes back to the foot layer and reports to Shredder that he knows where the turtles are hiding.
And then there's this whole bloody scene with Shredder talking to the Foot Clan. He's like, we will find these menaces, these turtles. And I was like, if I'm a member of the Foot Clan, I'm like, did he just say turtles?
Yeah, we're looking for turtles.
Are we going to a pond?
These freaks, these creatures.
These creatures. I'm like, we're fighting turtles?
You guys are actually fighting superhuman turtles.
I'm like, fuck, who's got those menthol cigarettes? Like, menthols, where are they? Sam Rockwell. Yeah. But back at the apartment.
Fucking Jamal's got all the fucking menthols downstairs in the basement.
Jamal's smoking the menthols.
Oh, fuck. He's hanging out with Hammer smoking them.
Oh, Jesus. So then we go back to the apartment. Raph is like, no, I'm done, Leo. And he goes and he huffs and he puffs and he's like, I got to blow off some steam. And he goes up into the rooftop and he's doing some cartwheels. And who clocks him from?
Dude, he's doing Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, he's doing Footloose, but Kung Fu Loose. Yeah. And who clocks him from a couple buildings away?
Dude, for some reason,
Casey Jones
is up on the roof just observing, like Batman. Like
he's got binoculars.
Who's he
curving on?
His fucking April, obviously. She lives in that building.
Fuck,
every guy in the city wants a piece of April. We know this.
Channel 3 News.
But yes, Casey Jones spots
a cartwheeling turtle.
A cartwheeling turtle on the roof. Like, whoa, what the fuck is this? And
he doesn't really think anything.
He's like,
of
hey,
it.
that's that dude from the other night.
That's
who,
that punker from the park.
That's that punker that I fucked up with the cricket bat.
Yeah.
Let's go see what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, he looks like he works out. I dig that. I'm
Yeah.
into sports too.
Yeah. It looks like there's some action over there. I'm going to check it out maybe a little later.
Yeah.
So the fucking Foot Clan are mobilized by Shredder to move in on second time around antiques.
Turtles.
And Raphael is ambushed by like fucking 30 of these.
Dude, he does pretty well at first.
He does.
He beats the crap out of like 15 of them, and he's like, come on,
guys, how are you
going
to actually beat me?
And then 40 more of them
He's
show
like,
up.
oh, and then they start tuning.
Yeah, Raph gets
up.
fucking
He's getting like rib kicks.
Oh
like,
yeah, dude, he's getting lynched.
He is just fucking puking up shards of his own pelvis by the end of this.
And then, so during all of this, while Raph is getting his ass kicked on the roof, April's giving Donnie, Leo, and Mikey a tour of the antique store below. Some exposition of, her dad, and she doesn't want to get rid of it. So anyways, they go back up and they're like, yeah, Raph should be back here about now. He should be landing here and then all of a sudden Raphael gets
through the skylight,
thrown through the fucking roof.
Dude, thrown through the roof, bam.
And this is where I think you get probably the best fight.
This is the best fight sequence in the film, is at second time around, yeah. Because the Foot shows up, it's the 4 turtles versus the Foot Clan. It
starts in April's apartment, though.
Yeah, and then literally the
Foot through the floor.
The Foot Clan is fighting them with fucking axes.
Yes.
And like, I don't know if you played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game.
They come at you with those.
They come at you with fucking halberds, those motherfuckers. So they're throwing axes so hard, trying to kill the turtles. They hit the floor so many times because the turtles are dodging all their strikes, and they wind up going through the floor. They weaken the floor.
Right, yeah, because Donatello's like, I don't know if this is a good time to tell you, but I don't really think it's a good time, structurally speaking, that your friends jump in because there's more Foot piling in.
Boom.
Boom. Now we're in the antiques.
I felt so bad.
You get some cool stuff.
Dude, I felt so bad for April. Like, her fucking apartment just gets destroyed.
This one is a dog shit apartment compared to what she's gotten Secret of the Ooze like 6 weeks later.
Well, she's the highest paid reporter in New York City after that,
dude,
right?
that is a banging New York apartment.
Yeah.
This one's just a shit box above a shitty antique store.
The Turtles, they're doing all right because they're way outnumbered.
Oh, they're doing
They're
really
going
well.
through a fire gets lit at some point.
Yep.
And fucking they're going down. They're trying to get April. April kind of knows, like, we can go through here. We can get out.
It's a really cool scene because while Donnie, Mikey, and Leo are fighting off
there's 3. There's only 3 fighting because Raph is fucked. They're gonna get
April's
Raph out.
Like kind of protecting Raph because Raph is fucked at this point, and she's got like that piece of wood, and then all of a sudden it goes boom.
Doors kick in.
Who is that guy?
Casey Jones.
Wayne Gretzky? On steroids?
Wayne Gretzky on steroids, which is ridiculous because Codius is fucking. He's built like fucking.
He's jacked.
He's fucking like Italian Bruce Lee. He's fucking lean. He's fucking Italian Bruce Lee.
Italian Bruce
no
Lee.
roids there, bro. All natural. Dude, he's on fucking.
That's like
Atkins.
Tommy Karate. Oh
Tommy
my god! If you know freaking true crime, Tommy Karate, man, that guy's a menace.
He's looking like fucking Detective Quinn on Dexter,
on Medicine
like
Woman.
season 6. Like,
you guys want to tell me what you're doing with my little green pal over here? And Casey gets right to business. Just starts mopping the floor with these.
He does. He's kicking ass.
The 3 turtles at this point, but 4 Ninja Turtles look like a bunch of kids, which they are.
They are, and Casey Jones is 28 years old, whatever he is.
I mean, maybe.
Who knows? He's ageless.
Elias Codius. Yeah, he looks great in this.
Who could age? He does. He's fucking. He's got his. That's later. That's later at the farm. He's got his V-shaped fucking dick package.
Oh my god, he's wearing the thinnest gray sweatpants.
He's wearing those fucking bulge jiggling fucking sweatpants that he's got on. And Casey Jones saves the day. And right as they're leaving, right as they make their escape, the answering machine from April's apartment falls through the roof while the wire is on fire.
Oh,
and
my
it's
God.
April's boss and former lover telling her, "You're fired, April."
And he catches the message while he's holding them all
While he's
up.
beating up like 6 guys. He's like, "Oh yeah, I heard that."
Yeah. So anyways,
Yeah, there's no point.
They
Oh, by the
all-
way, your boss called. While I was fucking tuning up, like fucking six dudes. Yeah, I heard that you're fired.
Yeah, he's like he just doesn't like you, and maybe you should have just continued to sleep with him. But I don't know. You do you.
So the turtles essentially experienced their first defeat.
Yeah, dude. But do you notice they boogie out of town in a Volkswagen Bug that just happens to look?
Well, it's like
It's the
one of
bus.
those like 16 window vans or whatever.
It's the Volkswagen bus that's the turtle bus is modeled after.
Sick Westy, dude.
Yeah,
You
dude,
got
it's
the
so
pop
good.
top, bruh.
So good.
Yeah, you got Westy.
Westphalia, man.
Westphalia, dude.
Yeah, so yeah, they
Yo, tape heads, here's a challenge for you. If you ever see a Volkswagen Westphalia and you see anything other than a white person driving it, that's a check mark right there. That is the whitest fucking vehicle
doing
on earth.
taped over
Take over if you
check mark bingo
if
for
you see
offensive
if you-
stereotypes?
dude, if you see a fucking non-white person driving a Volkswagen Westphalia
Oh no!
anywhere in North America, okay, you take a picture and you send it to Taped Over Podcast,
That's
and we will send you
Taped over
a
podcast.
taped over T-shirt.
That is hell yeah.
That is a legit challenge. If you can send me that photo, I will send you a
Check
taped
it
over
out. Send
podcast
it to
t-shirt.
tapedoverpodcast@gmail.com or drop it in the comments.
Drop it
Let
in the
us know.
comments on our Instagram.
Yeah, drop it on our Insta.
Like, what a perfect place to send that photo.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. Well, how many of our listeners do you think are gonna go out and take that challenge?
Dude, if
I really hope all of them.
I hope all of them would.
I'm gonna do that now.
Dude, the thing is,
I never even thought about that.
this is a photo challenge, which is essentially a rhetorical question because they're not going to find one.
So we're gonna have rhetorical racism taped over bingo.
Racism's got nothing to do with it. It's just like it's the fucking most white people vehicle.
Oh,
of
that
all
is
time.
true. Yeah. If you see a dad, a white or non-white dad not rocking New Balance, let me know. So anyways, they decide to flee after the defeat of the apartment and they head to April's wonderful farmhouse. God damn, this woman is loaded.
Why didn't she spend more time there?
It's beautiful.
Like, dude, let's take like the sheets off everything and like, man, just like put some time and work into this place.
And they're rolling up in the
In the turtle,
I mean,
in the
Casey
it's
Jones
basically
is driving the
dude. It's
bus.
it's basically the turtle bus, man. It's basically the
It
turtle
is,
van.
It is. So Casey Jones is. I mean, they're pulling up. It's smoking all like hell. The radiator's cracked. He said so.
There's a crack in the block.
The crack in the block. He's like, yes, Mr. Fix It. Yeah, and this is the turning point of the movie, and this is where it gets a little more
Deep.
yeah, it gets really deep, and I love this segment. Raphael's. I love how they just shoved Raph in the tub. They just threw him in there.
Well, with
He's
some
like-
water.
yeah, with a little bit of water, but like
Because that's what do you do with a turtle?
Looks,
What do you do with
He's
the
like
wound? I know.
all
He
haggard.
looks, dude,
It's like a
he-
rag doll in
He
him.
looks like he was fucking going hard the night before,
Yeah.
and he just passed out. And he's like Danny McBride in This Is the End.
Yes,
He fucking wakes up in the tub,
Yes,
pisses
that's
on
right.
the seat, wipes
making
it
all
with
the
his boot.
bacon.
Yeah.
Something like a phenomenon.
Yeah. Raph wakes up and fucking takes the jug of water and dumps it all over himself.
So yeah, Raph's still out. Like he got he was. We're not joking when we say he got lynched there, tapeheads. Like he got beat to hell. He's still unconscious. Like they say, it was like 4 hours out of the city. So
He got
hasn't
tuned
woken
up, man.
Yeah. So Leo is sitting vigilant or standing vigil.
He's
over,
sitting vigil. He's sitting
Yeah.
Shiva.
watching Raphael in the tub. Meanwhile, Casey and Donatello are playing the. I never noticed this, but when I watched it, they were doing the alphabet insult game.
Yes.
I didn't know that when I never picked up on that when I was
me neither
younger.
until I just watched
He's like,
it.
"What are we on?" G. He's like, "All right, gackhead" or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're fixing. So Donnie and Casey are bonding. Mikey's gone from this.
Mikey's
whole
basically no, they don't even mention because they're
Yeah.
like, she's like, each turtle is doing their own thing.
Yeah,
And she says Donatello,
Yeah.
Leonardo,
they just cut
and,
Michelangelo out.
and
of this,
Raphael's in the fucking bathtub.
even
and
though
they
he's
just
passed out.
no they didn't know what to do with Michelangelo in this fucking movie. And at the time, Michelangelo is, arguably the most popular turtle
Yeah, he's
for
the
most
party
kids.
dude. He's like, "I love my pizza, bro."
He is.
Yeah.
He's fucking Michelangelo.
He's Michelangelo. Like everybody knows Mikey.
I had a fucking
Hey,
Michelangelo.
Mikey.
I had a Michelangelo Christmas stocking for fuck's sakes when I was a kid.
Right, it's Michelangelo. Yeah. So, anyways, he's kind of like out of this whole
Yeah,
act.
well, this is the serious part of the movie, and there's nothing that serious about Michelangelo.
I do love the dialogue, like the voiceover of April, like discussing or describing like you know, all the turtles and how they face their first defeat, and how Leo is doing this, Raphael's passed out, Donatello's bonding with Casey, and the artwork that she's drawing.
Was
the
that
sketches.
is that from Laird Niesman drew that?
No, that's actually from the art director of the movie, of this movie. Those were her like concept sketches.
That's
and I thought
really,
it was
really cool.
yeah.
Leo sitting on the stool. That's such a cool, a great drawing.
Yeah, that's a wonderful drawing. And there's a cool thing. So Raph, I'll get into it in a sec. Raph ends up waking up and he's like, "Man, it's okay, Leo. Just get me some food." And he's like, "Raph's awake. He wants some food. Bring food."
Yeah.
And this is where you get the traumatizing face inside of Donatello's mouth.
Oh my
When
god.
they're standing in the doorway laughing.
You get the eyeballs through the mouthpiece.
Yeah, it's so creepy. But there's a really nice moment between Leo and Raph. And Leo's like, "I didn't mean what I said about not needing you." And he's like, "I know, Leo. It's all good." And they hug and they have a really it's so touching.
Dude, you almost say it's a Kodak moment.
Nice. All right,
It's a Kodak moment.
All the while, during this whole time, Casey Jones has been like flirting up a storm. And I love Elias Koteas in this part when he's macking all hell on April.
He's
oh my
macking
God.
so hard.
When he's sitting on the porch swing.
Oh,
and
it breaks.
and he's just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like, eating his apple. But anyways, yeah, so Raph wakes up. They have a really great moment, and there's a little bit more dialogue about the turtles, and they're doing their exercises, and they're starting to...
Dude, their
work through
training
things.
is completing at this point.
Yeah.
They come together without Splinter with the goal of getting Splinter back.
There's a... Oh, sorry. Oh, keep going.
So, yeah, they're training out in the fucking yard, in the farm, and they all meditate together around a fire. And Splinter, like fucking Emperor Palpatine, pops up in the blue Force Ghost of fucking Splinter goes, "My son,
I came prepared.
I
got
am
marshmallows."
proud. I am proud of you all."
I got the clip. We'll cut it in.
All right, Spicy.
I am proud of you, my sons. Tonight, you have learned the final and greatest truth of the ninja. That ultimate mastery comes not of the body, but of the mind. Together, there is nothing your four minds cannot accomplish. Help each other, draw upon one another, and always remember the true force that binds you. The same as that which brought me here tonight. That which I gladly return with my final words. I love you all, my sons.
Wow. That fire scene, man, it like, even as a grown adult now, dude, that gets me a little misty.
Splinter is such an incredible father figure for these 15-year-old turtles.
Oh, but who would have thought a giant Japanese rat that lived in New York would be such a father figure?
He's very worldly.
Yeah, maybe that's where he gets all his wisdom. Forget Yoshi. But so after all this, they kind of finally have the decision is made. They have to return. They know Splinter's alive. They have to return for Splinter.
It's time to go back.
It's time for act number 3. Are you ready, Robert?
Dude, bring it on.
Okay, calm down. We already talked about how bad Bring It On was.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Yes, it wasn't. Act 3. The Turtles return to the city, launching an assault on the Foot Clan's warehouse headquarters. The Turtles fight through the Foot Clan soldiers while Danny and Casey break Splinter free. In a final confrontation on the rooftop, the Turtles and Splinter defeat Shredder, with Casey delivering the crushing final blow. With the Foot Clan disbanded, Danny and the teenagers are freed from Shredder's influence, and the Turtles are reunited with Splinter, now recognized as heroes of the city.
That-
Turtle.
Power.
Turtle.
Power.
Yep. Act 3, baby. Oh, a lot goes on. I mean, we have glazed over some of the unnecessary stuff that we didn't really need to get into.
Yeah.
I mean, Danny has been having a bit of a conversation with Splinter because he's like, oh my God, Splinter's all chained up in the.
Splinter's got a great line where he's like, how can a face so young contain such problems? I can't remember exactly what he said. I have so many burdens. I think that's what he says.
Yes, it's burdens.
How
yeah.
can a face so young contain so many burdens?
I love the conversations
He says-
between Splinter and Danny.
Because he goes, my dad doesn't care about me. And he says, I doubt that very much. All fathers care for their sons.
And that brings you back to that touching moment where he force ghosts himself into the fireplace.
He force ghosts himself in the fire because he cares for his son. He loves his son.
So the turtles.
And let's not get it twisted here. Splinter is their father.
Well, of course. I mean, he of course. He's like
they're
not their
his
sensei.
He's their adopted father, and he has been the only.
I would assume
father
so.
figure
He
in their life.
is a rodent, and they are reptilian. So,
It's a great combo. You know, who'd have thought a rat and 4 turtles could really get along that well?
well, I mean, if you got a spare coffee can, you see him crawling around some TGRI ooze.
Yes.
You never know what might happen. So the turtles and Casey and April return to the. They go back to the sewer because they can't really go back to April's apartment.
Because it's burned down.
Yeah, and we forgot to mention at the end of the last scene, April and Casey kind of have a little bit of a heated moment because April's always like, oh, I got to get back to the city. I got to call my boss. And he's like, sorry, babe, you were fired. And she's like, way to tell me. He's like, I kind of feel bad for Casey at that point. I'm like, when was it going to be a good time to tell you that you got fired when
when's a good
I
time?
was saving your ass?
Well, you know, there's no use calling your boss honey, baby.
yeah. Toots.
Yeah, toots.
Yeah. She's like, Toots.
Toots. He'd almost be cute if he wasn't so obnoxious.
Yeah. My God. He is dreamy, though.
Oh my God, dude. Especially in that Punisher hockey mask. And his
The
freaking
Punisher meets Jason Voorhees.
his triangular dick bulge sweatpants.
Oh my God, those thin gray sweats.
Dude, I was like,
Dude,
are you wearing a jock? Like,
Title of my memoir, Thin Gray Sweats.
Dude, he's got a sock shoved in there, I swear.
I don't think he does, man. I think that's all Coteus.
That's the sauciche?
That's the EC, babe. That's the EC. Oh my God. So yeah, they I love it. There's this like weird thing that I never picked up on the first couple times that I watched this. So they go back into the turtles' hideout, and you know, they're like, oh God, we can stay here just the night. And Casey's like, whoa, the sewer's overnight? Whoa, hold on a sec.
He's claustrophobic.
He's like, well, what do you mean claustrophobic? I've never even looked at another guy before. I was like, what?
Bro, it was 1990, man.
I did not pick up on that.
No, I'm sleeping in the
Until
car.
I
I'm
watched it again.
sleeping in the truck. The truck is more claustrophobic than the sewer layer.
And he's like, yeah, claustrophobic. And he rolls down the window. He's like, and because Casey doesn't clearly, he thinks he said homophobic or something of that persuasion. Donatello and April was like, no. She's like, you got have a problem in confined spaces. But anyways, while they're down in there, they find Mr. Tierney, Mr. Danny Pennington, hiding out in the
hiding
sewer.
out in the California closet.
Yeah, he's
they
in
have
like
there.
the hutch of the fucking
It's in-
Terminator.
It's like a metal closet. He's like, well, this
Ninja
is where
Turtle.
this is where I've been living for the last few days.
Yeah,
And I talked to Splinter, and I'm a changed boy.
Yes, and she gets on with April. April gives him one of the sketches that she drew at the farmhouse, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm starving." He's like, "Well, I had a pizza down here a couple days ago," and then Donatello and Michelangelo are like, "What?" And they walk over, and Mikey's like, "Whoa, can I have a slice?" And Donnie's like, "Well, that depends."
You want penicillin on that pizza?
And they're like, "Oh," and they have this like vigil for this pizza.
They have an awesome
I love that.
dude.
It's
The
so
pizza vigil
perfect.
is great.
It's so, and the pizza in this movie, it's a character in itself. It looks so good.
Dude, the the mozzarella.
Yeah,
when it's coming
just pulling apart,
because
man.
like
Oh.
you can't really eat pizza in these like animatronic turtle masks.
Nah, dude.
So you've got to have just this like stretch pizza string coming off the end of it, and they're eating it in such like a peaceful way. They really respect the pizza as they eat it.
So there's one thing I forgot to mention when we were at the farmhouse when they were filming on that location. So the animatronics, like the face is actually animatronic and it's controlled by remote control. But the location at the farmhouse, they were actually in such close proximity to an airport that the RF frequency kept getting messed up. So the turtles' faces kept going.
So like, going haywire.
Yeah, so they all started like their eyes would like roll backwards in their mouths, and it was just. I mean, kudos to the actors in these suits. My God, do they sell it and they make it look gorgeous? And I hear that it was absolute hell in those things.
Apparently, like to control the faces of each turtle, it was like multiple guys controlling like the different.
Yeah, it was like eyes and the lips.
The eyes and the lips and the mouth and the teeth and everything.
But they make it like even now it holds up.
It holds up.
30 plus years later.
Well, I will
great.
die on this hill. The practical effects.
Oh, that's the hill you're gonna die on?
I will die on the hill of practical effects. 100%, man.
I'm with you.
No matter how good CGI gets, and CGI in 2026 is unbelievable compared to what it was when we were kids.
I still don't like CGI that
but
much.
it's still, I just know that it's fake.
Yeah.
I know that it's a computer.
I get it's necessary sometimes to tell scale or whatever.
I always use, and maybe I've said this on a previous episode when discussing practical effects. Jabba the Hutt in Return of the Jedi.
Great.
Looked like something
he was tangible.
You can feel and touch it. He looks slimy and he's a real thing.
Yeah, you know you could touch him.
You know he's not a real creature. You know that it's a robot. A robot puppet. But it's something you can see and feel and touch, and that makes it real. John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh,
the
God.
greatest practical effects in any film ever, in my opinion.
Hell yeah, dude.
And when they did the sequel, they actually did it with fucking practical effects, but they switched to CGI. They changed the whole movie to CGI.
The sequel of the
Thing, yeah.
That
which is like it's a prequel, essentially, I believe. It is a prequel because
the one with what's her name? The one that was released in like 2017.
Yes.
Yeah. I honestly, I didn't even mind that one that much.
I enjoyed it.
I love the thing.
I love the thing. I saw it in theaters. I thought it was good, but it wasn't practical effects. No. And dude, these practical effects in TMNT still hold up today. Jim Henson, master. And the thing about practical effects is, you know what? It's coming back a bit. They're using it in more films now. But for a while, it's like a dying art form. It's like the friggin' pedal steel.
Yeah, dude.
Guitar.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I mean? It's like
pedal steel.
No, all the guys who play pedal steel are dying because I guess they didn't really pass it on. But like it took such a backseat to CGI that I feel like if it had just been pushed and CGI had been less, who knows where it would be now? It would be even more impressive, the practical effects that you're able to do.
Oh, you think about the materials that they used back then now to what they I mean, 100%.
As computer technology has advanced, so has makeup technology.
Absolutely.
So look at it that way, man.
Huge shout out to like special effects, like makeup artists and stuff like that. Crazy good work.
It's true art, and I think it's Jim Henson. This is like his last film that he worked on, right? And such kudos to him, man.
Yeah, so good
to make the surreal real.
Well said.
Thank you.
That was well said.
And I didn't curse too much.
Oh my God, here we go again with this stuff. So anyways, yeah, so Casey's like, nah, I can't be claustrophobic. So he jumps down or jumps out of the sewers into his truck. And in the night, he sees Danny leaving. And he's like, whoa, this can't be good. I'm going to follow this kid in the middle of the New York streets all the way to Lairdman Isle or whatever it is. And he follows Danny into this huge ring and he finds the Foot Clan hideout. Oh no.
It's actually good that he decided to spend the night in the truck because otherwise, you know, he wouldn't got the drop on the Foot Clan who are about to have the final battle with the Ninja Turtles.
So here we go. We are getting into the final battle. My good God. So the Ninja Turtles kind of ascend on. They don't really
They
go
descend.
No, they ascend because they're
Well,
coming from the sewer.
But they don't go to the foot layer. It's Casey Jones who
Yeah.
literally saves Splinter.
Yes, so the foot are and the turtles are essentially just like fighting in the street, relatively.
Yeah.
But all the while, like that kind of was a weird writing choice because the main story takes us to Danny and Casey, and Casey finds Danny. He's like, "What's going on here?" And they find Splinter together, or I mean, Casey sees Splinter, and I love Casey's moment.
One of
here.
my favorite moments.
Yeah, he's like, "Huh."
No,
Oh, not that part.
oh, so you're the rat.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah.
but no, Splinter goes because Splinter refuses to talk to Shredder. He
Yeah.
refuses to give up any information about where his sons are, and Casey shows up and he goes, "Who are you?" And Casey goes, "I'm Casey Jones, a friend."
Yes.
I love that, a
But
friend, because when I heard him say it, he goes, "I'm Casey Jones," and I'm like, "A friend, a friend."
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
he goes, and he says, because he like holds up, he does a dramatic
Well, I
pause,
love-
and
I
he
love-
goes, "A friend," and I'm like, yes.
I
And
love how
forgot, 'cause I
Casey's just like, you know what? I've seen a bunch of 6-foot turtles talking. You know, might as well throw a 5-foot rat.
You know
in there.
what,
That's fine.
man? He's the human equivalent of a mutant turtle. He is.
But-
Because Casey Jones is the honorary turtle. He is their greatest, other than Ace Duck.
Oh,
You know,
no,
he's their
Ace
greatest-
Duck
he's
can
their
get out
greatest
of there.
ally.
No, Ace Duck was terrible. I hated
Ace Duck is the worst.
Yeah, I know. He was like, way to just take Howard the Duck and make him like a more PG version. My God. But anyways, I love.
I've got a figure of Ace Duck
I
somewhere
bet
in
you
this room.
do. You know, it wouldn't fucking surprise me. So, yeah. So the Ninja Turtles are doing some like fighting. They're fighting the foot, and Danny and Casey they finally free Splinter. And Mister Tatsu crossed my arms. Tashishiro Obata comes in, and
Odd job.
oh my God, this is a great fight
What, the fight?
between Tatsu and Casey Jones.
Yes. Casey gets his ass kicked.
Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing. He gets his ass beat.
But and still like delivering one-liners the whole time.
Yes, but the one thing that you don't do to Casey Jones is you don't kick him into a giant Dick's Sporting Goods shipment because you're fucked there.
You're fucked, man. He finds a golf club. Dude, she's like, wow, the one piece of sporting equipment that I don't have in my backpack
Yeah.
golf bag.
9-iron, baby.
It's
actually
a wood.
It's
It's
a
a
three-wood.
wood.
It's
It's
a
a
three-wood.
wood.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
gets
know. I'm thinking of the mask where he's like, I'm gonna use that to break in my new 9-iron.
I'll use your empty skull to break in my new 9
I-
iron.
Okay, thank you. Because I always hated the way that guy said
I'm
9-iron.
fed up with you, Dorian.
Dorian.
I'm gonna cut you a break.
So yeah, Casey gets up out of the
Look at this pasted on fucking ponytail.
yeah, and just gets out of the Dick's shipment with this, you know, tailor-made 3-wood, and just I'm pretty sure he committed murder.
I think it was a Ben Hogan, actually.
It looks like a Ben Hogan. Yeah, careful with those clubs. They were my grandpa's. They're old.
Yeah.
And he just delivers Tatsu the. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Would you rather get hit in the face with a cricket bat or a golf club?
A cricket bat,
100%.
100%.
Like,
It's wood. It will probably. I mean, I'm gonna be in, you know, the ICU for the next 6 months, regardless. But I don't want to deal with a
dude, the whip on a golf club.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
and the
no.
fucking. Oh my god.
Like Bryson DeChambeau, like swinging his 9-iron head or his pitching wedge at you. No,
Anyway,
I'm done.
So after he beats what's his name?
Tatsu.
After he beats Tatsu, there's like these big doors in the foot layer, and
And Sam Rockwell.
no,
comes in.
no, they open up, and John Daly shows up with his 3-wood and challenges Casey Jones.
And he's like, "There can be only one."
"Can be only one. I'm drinking," and he's got a fifth of vodka in his hand.
He's like,
And
"Hey,
a teal golf shirt on.
I took a page out of Tina Turner Shredder book over there, and I'm wearing these fucking pants."
You think you can win the Open Championship against me, boy?
Don't worry, it's made of wood, real sturdy.
Real sturdy.
It's all in the hips, baby.
Anyway, so
Yeah, so John
Tatsu-
Daly gets dunked too.
He does, because Casey Jones is just the
He's
master.
the master of all sports.
He's the master of all sports.
He's Wayne Gretzky on steroids.
Dude, he's wearing his training gear, the wife beater sweatpants combo.
Cut
2, the turtles fighting in a desperate battle on a rooftop.
Yes.
Bum, 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 bum.
And then, like, the turtles are doing well. They're winning. They're fighting as a unit. They're more powerful than they've ever been.
Yeah.
Because they're more united than they have ever been.
That's right.
Anyway, all their opponents seem to disappear. And
No, it's Ninja Vanish.
Ninja vanish. And it's just the turtles. And, like, does he fall out of the sky? How does, like, Shredder, James Avery himself shows up. Like, friggin'.
I never thought about that.
He lands.
He climbed the fucking fire escape in that getup.
No, literally. It's like, no, he
Oh my
shows
God.
up. He shows up. He's like, tonight I dine on turtle soup. So the turtles basically decide, rather than, gang up on him, because
Yep.
there's 4 of them
Because-
and one of him, they're like, no, let me at him first. Leo sucks. Leonardo goes in first and, like, gets thrown aside.
Oh, my, yeah. I mean, he did manage to, like, cut his Liza Minnelli outfit a little bit, but
Like, Leonardo, okay, is the leader of the turtles, but he's by no means the most ferocious fighter of the
No.
turtles, okay? Like, that is Raphael. And in this film, I would say Donatello is your number 2 most vicious fighter, because
Donatello's pretty good.
you look at the build of each turtle in this movie, Mikey is always the smallest. He's always the smallest.
Yeah, but he's got nunchaku.
Yes, he does. The master of the Chuckos.
Oh, feller chucker.
The fellow chucker, eh? Oh, watch me spinning on my finger, dude.
Like-
So...
Yeah.
The build of the turtles, like, Leonardo is like regular size guy.
Yeah.
Donnie and Raph are bigger. Raph's the biggest, but Don is big too. He's like,
Dawn's more husky,
yeah,
and Raph's more like bulk.
he's the thing. He's
yeah,
Ben Grimm.
cut. He's Ben Grimm.
I think the guy who did his voice was freaking Michael Chiklis. So Leo goes.
Oh my God, this podcast.
Leo gets thrown aside. Raph goes in next. They all get tuned up. They're all trying to beat Shredder 1-on-1. And then, boom, edge of the building, Master Splinter. You, Shredder, or should I say, Aruku Sake. And then he's like, because Shredder, before Splinter shows up, Shredder's like, you fight well in the old style. Because Shredder,
He picked up on their
he
martial
picks up
arts.
on their style of
The
martial
way
arts.
that you describe their fighting reminds me of something
from the past.
from the past.
Yeah.
And this is where you get that second cutback where he's like, yes, Oroko Saki, you killed my master Yoshi. But after I cut your face with my tiny little rat claws after doing rat food.
He's like, you, the rat, and Shredder takes off his face mask
my ear.
to reveal the
Great.
scars from the rat who fought so ferociously
For his slain master.
Dude, literally, a tiny rat, like, you're the rat and you got away. So Shredder enrages. He hulks up. Not as much as he does in Secret Views, but he hulks up.
There's a part here where right before Splinter shows up, though, all the turtles are kind of like, Shredder's like, I killed your rat master, and the Ninja Turtles are like, no, you didn't, you're lying, and Shredder's kind of like, no, I'm not.
And then they're
So
like,
good.
"Rrr."
Yeah, and that's when they all start charging.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then, Splinter shows up. So Shredder, Arukusaki, realizing that this giant mutated rat was in fact the
Would you not have more paws?
What?
You were a 6-inch rat before, and now you're 5 feet tall? What in the fuck, New York
But
City?
you are an old decrepit rat now,
Yeah.
and I am going to run at you with reckless abandon.
Yes. Yes, reckless abandon. Yes,
And
perfect.
then Splinter's like, you know what? I didn't mention something to you. I'm packing.
It's all in the reflexes.
Yeah. So he's got like whatever that weapon is, the three-piece stick. It's the
Mikey's nunchuck, because he picked it up because Mikey's nunchuck flew over and hooked onto the
No.
ladder.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he picks it up on the way, and he,
I thought
and he tightens
Splinter-
it with the nunchuck.
I thought Splinter picked up like the three-piece, like chained together weapon, whatever
No.
that's called.
No. He picked. So when all of the turtles were
Yeah, yeah.
dumb, stupid, going one-on-one,
Mikey's nunchuck is shown thrown and it hangs over the
Oh,
fire escape.
the rung of the ladder.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Splinter picks it up. Wow, I would love to see the scene of
I
Splinter
always
climbing
thought,
the ladder.
okay, because he's like, because Shredder's like, weapons, throw your weapons away, because he's gonna kill. Who's he got? Leo. Who does he have?
It's Leo.
I think he's got Leo, and Shredder's like, I'm gonna kill him, so drop your weapons. And I thought it was like a tactical move and the Ninja Turtles are so good that they throw their weapons.
Man.
They throw their weapons away and in a place where they're gonna land and like be able to be accessed.
No,
later.
they threw him over the side, and just one happened to fall on the ladder.
So, all right, so Splinter's got Mikey's chucks.
Yeah.
And Shredder decides
Reckless
to
abandon
take a
Shredder.
run, reckless abandon, like a runaway freight train, decides to just charge this giant rat. I will kill you, rat! And then, so Splinter, Steven Seagal's friggin'
Again with the Seagal.
No, he does, because it's like,
does, you're
dude,
right,
he
you're
does.
right.
It's an Aikido
No,
move.
I totally get it.
It's an Aikido move. He uses his own strength against him.
No.
And then hangs him off the edge of the building. Like, take your pick. Hans Gruber, the Joker.
Last Action Hero.
Yeah, man.
He's got him. He's like, I'm not gonna kill you,
No.
but
then Shredder decides to go for the sidearm.
Yeah.
The sidearm throwing
the
knife.
little shuriken, knife
Yeah.
throw, like Danny Trejo and
Throws
Desperado.
it. And, of course, Splinter can no longer hold him. And Shredder falls, 6 stories?
Right into a perfectly placed garbage truck
Garbage truck.
just happened to be there
And
in the
he-
middle of the street.
And you know what? He could have very well survived that fall.
Yep.
But Casey Jones wasn't taking any
Oh, you know
chances.
what, Robert?
Let's complete the murder.
You know what? Oops.
Oops. Dude, you just killed that guy.
That guy is dead. That guy is not coming
turned
back.
on the hydraulic fucking garbage crusher. Oops.
So let's talk about this. For a movie that's PG,
That's you're only allowed one real kill.
that is by far a very grotesque kill.
Dude, that is a cold-blooded murder. Oops. Oopsie poopsies.
Like, Casey did it with... He didn't... He's done it before.
It's cold blood.
Yeah, he's done that before.
That is a coldblooded... That is murder one, right?
Yeah,
there.
he's like, this is for not telling me about all your...
I mean, it's
fucking sporting
murder...
goods, you
Well, I
dick.
guess it's second-degree murder, sort of. Because he didn't really plan to murder Shredder
It's
all
not
day.
premeditated,
He
but
didn't take a
it's
whole
still-
day and think about planning the murder
Yeah,
of
it's
Shredder.
not, like I said, it's not
But
premeditated.
But it ain't manslaughter.
It's that
ain't manslaughter,
That's pretty
bro.
much, he knew exactly what he was doing. That's murder and cold
That's
blood.
murder one. That's murder one.
That's murder one for sure.
Yeah.
He's going away.
Yeah.
And you know what? He does go away because we do not see him. We do not see Elias Koteas in The Secret of the Ooze less than a year later. So he's in Rikers. He's in prison.
He's in Rikers.
Fuck.
I thought they were gonna bring in Andy Garcia to play him in the
Oh
second
my
movie.
God. Jesus. No, he's too busy dealing with Danny Ocean and shit. Andy Garcia. Get
I
out.
was busy joining the Untouchables
Oh my
around
God.
that time.
So yeah, the
Shredder's dead, man.
in classic fashion of all these amazing 90s movies, the NYPD show up and we forgot the whole you call this here and that down there family. Casey kind of brought some sense into the young disenfranchised delinquent teenagers of New York.
Sam Rockwell agreed with him,
Yeah.
and he speaks for all of us.
That's right. And the NYPD show up fashionably late, as they always do, not stopping to think about the garbage truck that's actually going off compacting something when there's no driver, and it's like 3 a.m. But they show up and like, I need some answers here. What's going on? Hey, I'll tell you. Check out the East West Warehouse
On Laird Island.
on Lairdman Isle.
And
You get all the answers you need.
dude, and that's shades of the greatness of Sam Rockwell right there.
Yeah, dude. And that's future. Yeah, that's
April, her former lover says you get a corner office, you're gonna be the highest paid.
Oh yes, Mr. Pennington comes in.
Yeah.
He's like, and Danny's like,
It's just I
it's
love
Dan
this scene.
now.
I really like that scene.
I did not care for that at all.
No, because he's just like, Danny, I've been looking everywhere for it, and because his dad loves him.
Have you, Charles? I know his dad. this guy actually strikes me as like a dad that's trying his best.
He really is. And he's like,
like,
are you okay?
Like, I've got a good job. I've got enough money for all of us. Like, why are you stealing? But like,
He
are
still
you
hasn't sent him
okay?
to boarding school yet.
I've
That's the next step.
looking everywhere for you, yet I just happened to show up in this one city block with the news team and the police. Have you been looking for him?
To capture our tear-jerking reuniting.
Yes. And so the Turtles and Splinter are back in the hideout. They're having their celebratory pizza, and they're trying to find the right word to commemorate the events that had transpired over the last few days. And
Spicy.
this was Splinter saying,
Cowabunga.
"Cowabunga." That's it. That's all he says, and it's perfect.
He's
It's a perfect
always
ending.
liked Cowabunga. He made the funny.
I made the funny.
He made the funny.
Well, tapeheads, that will wrap up 1990's wonderful, magical Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the spectacle to behold. If you haven't seen it since you were a kid, if you haven't seen it at all, re-watch this or watch it for the first time. It is a great movie. A lot of dark edges, a lot of them sanded off, but it is a perfect, fun film.
I couldn't agree more, Travis. And Tapeheads, thank you for spending time with us on this one, because this is our first broadcast from the Blue Room.
This is, we are surrounded by all manner of plastic figures, and my God, is this place. When we get to a visual episode, we will highly show this room, because this is awesome. This is the new Taped Over Studios, I might add.
It is. And yes, we're surrounded by all things 80s and 90s in here. I'm an action figure collector, and I have a pretty good collection. And I'd love to show it off to you guys. And man, TMNT, dude. Like, there's a picture of me. I must be 3 years old, and I'm in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pajamas, man.
Yeah, dude.
Like, my whole life. Like, Ninja Turtles is one of my earliest obsessions.
Hell yeah.
As a kid. And if you guys are, around our age, I'm sure you understand. And the Turtles tend to disappear for a while and then come back around, man. The Turtles will never die. And who'd have thought that Laird and Eastman drawn a goofy joke of a mutant turtle dressed as a ninja would become the phenomenon that it became?
Millennium, like it's a millennium.
It's 40 years. It's almost 40 years. It's 40 years old.
Yeah. 1986 was the first release.
There you go. So
yeah,
that's I'm turning 40 this year.
Oh my God, you old bastard.
And yeah, man, it's unbelievable. It has stood the test of time. Cartoons, movies, comic books, video games, toys, Turtles are here to stay.
I mean, a lot of people look at the Ninja Turtles now and they look at what Michael Bay did to them. Don't look, go back, watch the Steve Barron movie, watch the original, watch Secret of the Ooze. If you're feeling rambunctious, watch Turtles in Time. Watch the third one, because that movie is whack. And
so bad.
So bad, but so racist in so many ways, but pretty funny. But I got a question for you, Robert.
Oh, what's that, Travis?
You ever think you're going to get Casey Jones out of those thin gray sweatpants?
Jones?
Yeah, Jones.
Yeah, you're never gonna get him out of sweatpants, dude.
Why not?
Because Casey's like me. He's a digger. Que lindo.